Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast Special Edition Series, where I go over each and every team's season preview for Major League Baseball. This is the 14th of 30 shows, and now up will be the Los Angeles Dodgers, which should be a lot of fun. They're expected to do big things this year, as we know. And obviously, we do the top 30 prospects. We'll do superlatives, the team's ceiling and floor, best team and player futures for each team, and a bold prediction. So I expect the Dodger one to be long because, well, it's the Dodgers. All right, so prospects. Their top prospect is a catcher, first base prospect, Dalton Rushing. His ETA is next year, and he is 75th on MLB.com's list overall. 2, Nick Frasso, righty. His ETA is also next year, and he is 80th on MLB.com's list, and they're the only two prospects on MLB.com's list for top 100. 3, Andy Page's outfield, 2024 ETA. 4, Jose DePaula, outfield, ETA 2026. 5, River Ryan, that's a cool name, righty, 2024 ETA. 6, Gavin Stone, righty, 2024. 7, Kyle Hurt, righty, 2024. 8, Jackson Ferris, lefty, 2026. 9, Diego Cartaya, catcher, 2025. 10, Thyron Lorenzo, catcher, first base, 2026. 11, Peyton Martin, righty, 2026. 12, Kendall George, outfield, 2027. 13, Joendry Vargas, shortstop, 2028. 14, Landon Knack, righty, 2024. 15, Maddox Burns, lefty, 2025. 16, Justin Wrobelski, lefty, 2025. 17, Ronan Kopp, lefty, 2025. 18, Hyun Seok Jong, righty, 2027. 19, Emil Morales, shortstop, 2029. 20, Eduardo Quintero, outfield, 2028. 21, Zaire Hope, outfield, 2027. 22, Trey Sweeney, shortstop, 2025. 23, Jake Goloff, third base, 2026. 24, Alexander Albertus, infield, 2027. 25, Samuel Munoz, outfield, 2027. 26, Austin Gauthier, utility, 2024. 27, Noah Miller, middle infield, 2026. 28, Yanier Fernandez, catcher, second base, ETA 2025. 29, Jose Ramos, outfield, ETA 2025. And 30, Jesus Tolero, righty, 2028. Superlatives. Best rookie. I am going to go with someone who has yet to make his big league debut, and he's a highly touted prospect for a reason. And I'm going to say it's River Ryan, which would be pretty cool for him to come up and have a nice impact. Most improved player on the Dodgers. I'm going to go with somebody who was promising last year, and I think he's going to get better, and that's Bobby Miller, who was really good last year in spurts. It was good in spring training. I think he's going to be better this year, so he's my pick for most improved. Most disappointing, because the guy never stays healthy, and he was brought in as a free agent and is going to start for them a little bit. I'm going to say it's James Paxton, who was bad on Boston last year. Make or break player on the Dodgers. This is somebody that really it was hyped up to be something. That really hasn't been anything yet. He's been hurt. And I think there's a scenario where the Dodgers cut ties if he's not awesome. And that is Gavin Lux. Ewing theory. There's no person that stands out because they obviously signed Shohei Ohtani. I mean, Trey Turner was the obvious one from last year, but that didn't work out because they lost in the first round. But nobody jumps out on the Dodgers for Ewing theory. The ceiling is challenging the 98 Yankees record. That's the Dodgers ceiling. I really think that's their ceiling. But do I think they break the record from the Yankees? No, because injuries are going to happen. So, we'll see about that. And in the floor, I don't see them coming in second. So I'm going to say that the floor is San Francisco, Arizona, or San Diego challenging them for the division unexpectedly, and then the Dodgers have some random injuries and they end up in the low 90s for wins and still in the division. All right, so futures. There's so many of them with the Dodgers. They are obviously the favorites to plus 320 to win the World Series. They're plus 165 to win the National League. And the LCS, they're ridiculous minus 155, which I would fade ASAP. To win the division, they're an absurd minus 600. Awards. National League MVP Mookie Betts is plus 650. Freddie Freeman is 9-1, and Shohei Ohtani is plus 950. Any other Dodgers on the list? Will Smith's 80. Max Muncy's 150. James Outman's 200. And the National League Cy Young, Tyler Glasnow's 14-1. Yoshinobu Yamamoto 17. He was probably higher than that before that bad outing against the Padres. Bobby Miller's 30. Walker Buehler 100. Clayton Kershaw 200. National League Rookie of the Year, Yamamoto's a plus 250 favorite. Gavin Stone's 30-1. And so when I said best rookie, it's non-Yamamoto division because Yamamoto is not technically a prospect. So I should have included that for best rookie. So it's obviously Yamamoto, but other than Yamamoto, who? And Dave Roberts for Manager of the Year is plus 950. National League Comeback Player of the Year, Walker Buehler plus 850. Gavin Lux 12-1. Dustin May 35-1. Reliever of the year, Evan Phillips is plus 650. Best record, the Dodgers are plus 175. Their win total is an absurd 102.5. That's a high win total. How about no to the playoffs? That's a funny one. Not that it's going to happen. 14-1. So that is absurd. So first round bye, the Dodgers minus 310, Braves minus 320. And then the 1 seed, they're plus 105. So I don't even see regular season specials for them, which is absurd. They're taken off the board. So league leaders. I want to see Ohtani home run, 11-1. And then what about the other two guys? Betts is 40. And Freeman. And you guys know how I feel about Freddie Freeman. He's not to be seen. Max Muncy, 130. Will Smith, 200. But where the heck is Freddie Freeman? Didn't qualify for the list. So strikeout leaders, Glasnow's 17-1. Yamamoto's 30. Bobby Miller, 120. And Walker Buehler, 200. Stolen bases. I don't see any Dodgers on stolen bases, which is weird. You would think Mookie would have been on there. Hits. Freddie Freeman's 10-1. Mookie's 21-1. Shohei's 30. Teoscar's 200. RBI leaders. Freddie and Shohei are 15. Mookie, I don't see Mookie yet. Max Muncy's 30. 120-1 is Mookie. And I don't see Will Smith on here. You would have thought it was potential. And then saves leader, Evan Phillips is 15-1. All right, so my favorite Dodgers future. This is interesting. Because there's so many things that you can point to for the Dodgers and say, oh, that's a good number. That's a good number. But one I just thought of, which was a really good long shot, was the Teoscar RBIs number. That was a good one. In triple digits. Actually, no, it was 80-1. So 80-1 for RBI leader for Teoscar. Although Max Muncy at 30 is fun. And Shohei and Freddie each have good numbers too, but Shohei 15-1 for RBI leader is my favorite. So I'm going to do that one as my favorite Dodgers future. Shohei Ohtani 15-1 for regular season RBI leader. And a bold prediction for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm going to say that they will have 3 players finish in the top 10 for National League MVP. Not crazy. Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman. That's their big 3. And I think all 3 guys sneak in the top 10 for NL MVP. So therefore, they'll split some votes. So there you have it for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And obviously, they're a World Series or bust. That's why we didn't talk about it in terms of what has to happen for them to have a successful season. They have to go to the World Series, or else it's a failed season. That's always the expectation in Dodger land. Next up is the Miami Marlins.